Okay, sorry about that. Apparently, my microphone was off. Microphone was off because I'm an idiot. Sorry about that, folks. So I was kind of just talking to myself that whole time. And perfect. So I'm in war. I can't really see that I'm in war. Fixing that now. You guys can hear me. So I've been toggling between these two defense teams. I have a Donnie lead team here, and I utilize two command tunes, Nick and Dale, and I have Charlie as well as Maggie, which seems a little unorthodox, and to be honest, I need a better 8% AP weapon, because this one's a very heavy attack one. Say hi to, I'm gonna butcher this name, Intikam Al-Makali? Hi there. Let's see. So yeah, I run this team. Donnie has a stun gun. So it didn't end up being perfect. A very large bonus to AP when attacking and defense. You can't get lucky every time. Maggie, her weapon is this 8% AP weapon, a huge bonus to AP when attacking. She can actually rush on turn 1 with a command, which is great in my opinion because it can just control two tunes on the other team, and the -40 attack really helps with making any heavy attacking tune that she taunts into her a lot weaker. Then I have Nick, again basically a control tune commander, so helps other tunes rush faster. So I'm not using this weapon, I'm using this defensive weapon on him. I find him to be a more important piece than Maggie at times. And then I have my Dale. So he has this on him. And again, the defense, I only got +3% instead of +5, which was kind of annoying, but haven't been able to reset it yet. Charlie, attacking weapon, defensive mods that go with his HP for Manic as well as his weapon. I keep getting that nice reminder that, oh jeez, this is lagging so hard. Let me know when war starts, please. Game lagging heavily. And so the other defensive team that I've been running is this one. Blue Garrett, Roxy, Douglas, Charlie, and Nick. So it's not as fast rushing. I made Nick a bit tankier by using this 8% AP weapon that has HP and defense on it instead of any AP. Why don't you use shields in defense team? Because I'm really limited in the shields that I have. I have a Magna that I could run on this first tower team, but I just don't find that she fits in well. I don't have a great impair weapon for her. So if we go to my weapons, the impair weapon that I'd have to use is this one that has 30 defense, 35 crit, and impair on it. And I'd much rather have impair, HP, and defense. And I don't have a good weapon for her. I need to get around to crafting her something, but right now, let's see. Right now I'm pretty stuck. Oh, sorry, I just gotta scroll through this. Yes, I know my internet's not great. Okay, blue weapons. So like if we look at my blue weapons, impair, bonus AP, Abraham's weapon, impair when attacking, second attack. I don't even have this weapon here could be decent if I made it a defensive weapon, -30 attack when being attacked. But again, just nothing great. Like even this weapon isn't bad, but I just don't have anything ideal right now. And then my other shield is Koa, and disarm tunes are so common now. I find that most of my human shields just end up being punching bags for the opposition to for the opposition just to gain AP on. And like, I kind of like these fast rushing teams at the moment. I know I'm a little behind on the current meta, but at least the fast rushing team, can catch the opponent off guard at times. But I've been toggling between these two. I used to have, your standard one with Eric Lead, Koa, Garrett, Green Glen, and I don't even remember the other tune that I ended up using. Oh man, I'm gonna have to try to exit out of my game again, and hopefully get it to load. Charlie, yes. Pizza Cake, Charlie I think is decent on both attack or on defense. It all depends on how you mod him and how you use him. Like, my Charlie, defensive mods on him, HP mods. Again, his taunt on attack, so if people are running a human shield on attack, at least he should be able to taunt them out of shielding, which then opens up the opposition to to my other tunes attacking them and causing status issues like taunt, because my Maggie taunts. If I have my Donnie team, then he stuns. So I just have a lot of different options. And if I target Charlie first and his HP dips below 75%, then it's likely that he's going to rush the first turn. Like, I've had that happen to me quite a few times, where I've had Charlie rush my team, and all of a sudden I have one less attacker, because your human shield on attack is to block unfriendly attacks from hitting your other teammates, so that you can give attack mods to the other teammates that you have. So I've had Charlie on other defensive teams mess me up a lot. So I tried to replicate that, and I don't know. I think I like it. And mod wise, again, I have him on my bleed team, so I gave him a bleed mod. His rush also applies bleed damage, so all in all, I find he fits well for my defense. I'm not saying it's a great defense, but it's what I have to work with. And oh jeez, I don't even know. I hate that my internet's so bad right now. So sorry, everyone. Blue Carl, 2 Hollies, Nick, and Magna. So that team would not be able to rush on turn 1, Raphael. I believe you need 3 yellow tunes with 8% AP weapons, and Holly needs a 20% AP weapon crafted on her weapon if you want her to rush on turn 1. And by rushing on turn 1, she applies elusive to the rest of the team, excluding herself, which can be really useful. And I'm still spinning, so I'm just going to leave it on the screen right now. So I'm not a huge fan of Blue Carl as a lead, just because it's like he's an attack lead, but I understand how he could work. His huge bonus to AP when attacking, but I feel like your team would just be a little too weak. Yeah, because it's not like you have a lot of firepower on your team. Like, Hollies don't attack very hard, and neither does Nick. He has, I think it's, is it 400 or is it 600 maim? It is 600 maim to 3 enemies. So it's not very powerful. Oh my gosh. This is just not working well for me. And I'm hating it right now. I'm so sorry, everyone. Yes, Danny, I'm a co-leader on my team. I used to be the leader of my faction, but then I stepped back a bit. I needed a bit of a break. It was a lot, and I probably should have passed on more responsibilities to my co-leads, but this was a much needed break. And click on the leaderboard, wait for the standing to show up, then go back to the sign up lobby. Okay, I'll definitely try that as soon as this loads again.